services. Next to last episode. Ready to take a break? Yeah, we on.
You asked me to take a break.
Oh, I'm asking you ready to take a break?
I guess so. Is it over already?
Finna be. Got, I don't know why I always say reevaluation.
Why don't you be warning me before you start doing stuff?
Cause. Not to catch you off guard sometimes. You be busy and occupied and stuff, yeah. So, definitely wanted to talk about why do men complain about single mothers when men create single mothers. Came across that post the other day. And,
I don't know. I ain't no single man. I ain't no man.
You ain't no single man.
I ain't no man.
No, you ain't a single man.
I've been a single mother for a very brief moment. Very short moment in time.
But and I know you can't speak on nobody else, but you do have classmates, you have friends you've spoken to and whatnot, and hell, even me. I have some female friends that are single mothers, and I guess I can even sit up here and say that I've caused single mothers as well. So,
but you don't have an issue with single women.
No.
Single mothers.
So I wanna seriously.
So I would say trauma and mindset would be the two main reasons why men would have an issue with the person or woman who is a single mother or a single parent.
So I'm gonna say this again. It states, why do men complain about single mothers when men create single mothers? And you say mindset.
Yeah. As my daddy would say, stinking thinking.
Stinking thinking.
If you're in a relationship with someone and it does not work out between the two of you and a child happens to develop at this point, you're both single parents.
Mm-hmm.
A single man and a single woman with the child together. In the sense that he goes forward and says, I don't want a woman with kids, then he must think of himself and say, I am a man with a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be considerate of other citizens around me. But I am no statistical math person, but I am going to say that about 50 to 75% of men who are single with kids, whether they pay child support or not, believe the child is still theirs or not, they go forward in a relationship with another woman, they would prefer that woman not to have kids. And that would be vice versa as well. I say that's mindset. That I think that would be inconsiderate. Because you just exclude yourself as a single parent. Because you created a single mother home and you are a single dad at the end of the day. That don't make you not responsible. That don't make the kid inexistent. You just a single man with a kid with a woman who is now single. And you want to go forward with somebody who don't have any kids. And it be okay.
Didn't you come across something similar about on a woman's stance? I mean, side of
something like, I don't want to date a man with kids because I would feel responsible for those kids. So you would rather, and that's why I say mindset. So 95% of us would rather put, and again, it's your opinion, your your reasoning behind it. You would want to date somebody who don't have no kids, if you got kids, and expect that person to be responsible for your kids, to love and care and accept your kids, and not consider your kids baggage. But you don't want to consider yourself that, I'm a single parent, and not necessarily, I say mindset, because it's not just the men. It's some women that create that space for that single parent mindset or that single person mindset.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with a man complaining about a single woman because he created a single woman. Even in the event that he didn't create a single woman, his mindset still has to be open to, I have to take on the responsibility and care of a child regardless, because the kid didn't ask to be here, true enough. So they shouldn't be blamed for that. It's your mindset, how you go into it. I may not have explained that very well.
I can see that.
You're thinking, oh, if I date a woman with kids, now I gotta take care of another man's kids. That's another man's problem or priority. But if you go into that, take care of her kids, have a child with her, and you realize this just ain't gonna work, you still created space for yourself to be a single parent and her to be a single parent because of the way you thought in the beginning.
With the child.
Yep.
So, going back, and another reason why I wanted to make this a topic is because I'm not going to say the names of the people in some of these comments. I just have to read some of them off. Maybe like just two. Mainly this very first one, because it is like
disturbing.
Thank you for finishing that sentence. So
I haven't really read the comment.
This person says, ladies have a baby. Ladies having a baby is not a mistake. It's a choice. Choices have consequences.
First of all, let me stop you right there. If you ain't gonna throw yourself under the bus as a man, because I made the choice to give you some punani, whether you wanted to create a baby or not, I didn't make that choice by myself. Because, see, my vagina didn't open by itself, and your wee-wee didn't get hard by itself either. Both of us are in that. So don't just put all the blame on me. It's on you, too. And if your intentions weren't pure when you got there in the beginning, then definitely shame on you.
I think that's like the biggest thing that
because 95% of us go into stuff not really thinking, no intentions on doing the right thing at heart. And if you do have intentions of doing the right thing at heart, ask the right questions. Wait. Take time. Sex ain't nothing to be played with. You already know what the end result of sex is. Don't blame nobody but self at the end of the day.
But that's what the world is making sex. A plaything.
Sex can be a plaything with the right person. Not just knowing and everybody. But carry on. So,
he says Kevin, which I'm assuming he's referring to Kevin Samuels.
And my opinion is Kevin ain't God. Kevin ain't wrote no damn book on no logic on life and how things should go. And I ain't no Kevin hater. I just don't, the mindset, the concepts. And I get good points, true enough. But yeah, he ain't make the rules. He ain't the greatest exception in the world either. He can't even explain to you who he is as a man and his position in this world as a man. If he is supposedly a 6-figure man and can pull any 6-figure woman he want, or any woman he want being a 6-figure man or high value man, whatever you want to call himself. You can't even tell me if you gay, straight, married, with somebody, not with somebody, and when you were asked, oh, that doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it do. Because the devil come in sheep clothes too. The devil can dress it up and make it pretty. We heard that earlier today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me know who I'm dealing with.
We've read that in the book of Adam and Eve. How the devil.
If you a demon, tell me how you coming so I know how to approach you. Give me the choice.
And if you really think about it, I'm glad you said that, because some men do not give women a choice.
No. Give me the choice.
You just gonna take this baby, and I'm gonna walk away from you, and you're gonna accept the responsibility.
You knew
Because
what it was before
we
started doing what we were doing. Excuse me?
Yeah, they do. A lot of men do say that.
Excuse me? But you were the one who climbed up in my bed all snakedly. Yeah, girl, you looking real good. Let me see what you got going on. You got a condom, sir? No, I don't. But I don't want no kids, though. You know how I feel about that?
You know, it do go off like that some majority of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He finesse you real good.
Mm.
Yeah, just come over to my place and hang out with you. We do what we do. You know, we do what we do. We ain't taking it serious. We doing what we do.
So he goes into saying Kevin didn't create the consequences. He's just making women aware of how deep and permanent they actually are.
Again, why is the man excluded from being responsible for a permanent decision? You have permanently ruined a woman and child's life by not being present because you feel like it wasn't my choice. I didn't tell her to have that baby.
And again, not saying that women don't actually pin men down. There are some women that do that towards men too, but we are referring to the comment of men just not, just basically singling out women as being the responsible party of having a child, and men not taking responsibility of the fact that they had to lay down for. And this is not talking about someone going and getting what's the procedure? Nah. When it ain't got nothing to do with it, man, they get the egg fertilized. And
in vitro fertilization.
Yes, that's something totally different. That's a definitely choice. Right. But the choice of a woman sitting up here and saying that, you know what, even if it's not a commitment, but the woman just making a choice and saying, dang, he look good, and I'm finna give him some. Yes, that is a choice, but it is still the man's choice to sit up here and say, you know what, I accept your invitation on allowing me to taking your G-spot or whatever you want to call it, cooter boodle, choo-choo.
The yanni, the poom-poom.
Whatever it is. And then knowing that you ejaculated in her. So, yes, that is part of your responsibility. So he goes on and also adds that reality is almost too much to bear. So
if reality is too much to bear, and a lot of y'all living in a delusional ass world that don't amount to nothing. Who is not into reality? Like, y'all letting this Facebook, Instagram stuff, oh, well, you could just, she an Instagram model. That's what she do. I could do it with her and it be what it be. Nah, that ain't what we doing. And when a woman does that to you, oh, you being defiant. You're not being submissive. No, I'm making a choice not to fool with you and your foolishness. How about that?
So most women disassociate from that part of themselves, hence the delusion. So basically the man just saying that the women are delusional, and it's the woman's fault.
Delusional. She the one who did it.
She should have been on birth control. But a lot of us, if you do know science to some degree, birth control doesn't 100% stop. Yeah, even condoms don't 100% stop a woman from being pregnant. So again, if you don't want a kid, or if you don't want a woman to sit up here and say, hey, you got to take care of this child that you helped create, stop having sex. It's just plain and simple. But you're not going to. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah. So next comment.
What's that other one?
Next butchering.
The one that oh dang, I didn't come across this one. Women are making decisions to break their homes. We know that
to break our home. Listen, I'm gonna break your home for you, sir, because you was tripping.
We know.
Wait a minute. How I'm gonna break a home and he the man? He the head of the household. It ain't my choice.
So how do you break a home?
Oh, I don't know. Ask the young man to explain that one, because I'm trying to figure out if the man the head of the household and the woman live in the house, it can't be broken unless he agree to say, you know what, this ain't gonna work. We leaving each other. Somebody got to stay and somebody got to go, or both of y'all got to go.
Oh, yeah.
It's still a mutual choice at the end of the day.
So, this is how you break the home. Mm-hmm. We know that of the 50% plus divorce rate, 80% are initiated by women. Women prefer to be single moms because they think they can do it better.
I don't know if the statistics are 100% right on that.
But
I would say if the woman made a choice to file for a divorce, then she was at some point uncertain that her choice of man was not a good one.
He said,
read it again.
Women prefer to be single moms because they think they can do it better.
It's a lot of single mothers out there doing it alone and doing it real good while the man is in jail doing stupid stuff, off messed up with somebody else. And for those who are doing well afterwards, they become 6-figure men, high value men that go on and go get them an old trophy wife and do well. They still are traumatized little boys at the end of the day. They still got issues, but that's not that woman's choice. Maybe it was time for that woman to say, you know what, let that go.
So I'm gonna say
we've outgrown each other. Let it go.
I've taken my hat off plenty of times due to my circumstances that in my previous marriage that it is not an easy job, and I know a lot of women that are like right now. Matter of fact, I just spoken with one recently that was like. They were depressed, and they didn't know. They didn't know. Yeah, they didn't.
Easy. It's not something I choose to do. As a single woman, I wanted a man who was going to be real, open, and honest with me, and who was going to actually want to grow with me, push me to growth, and I do, and vice versa. Not this breaking up a home because I feel like this ain't. At the end of the day, if I feel like a nigga shit, then that mean I made a shitty choice in the beginning. And it's okay for me to say, you know what, I was doing bad all by myself and I can keep doing bad by myself because this ain't working. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. This man is lost. There's more?
It gets worse.
God damn.
All right, so
I done read him enough rights.
Wait. This is a good statement.
Okay.
But he effed it up at the tail end of it, right? So, adding to that, that's cool, but it's a clear indication that women are bad at picking their mate. Not all women are bad at picking their mate. Some women are bad at picking their mate.
Some men come as sheep in wolf clothing now. Some men come as wolves dressed as sheep. Some men do not give you the choice to see who they really are in the beginning. Some men do not give that woman that choice. It's
a forceful bad choice.
But when I choose to say, you know what, you got trauma, you need to heal, baby. This ain't gonna work between us. Oh, now it's my fault. It's wrong, and I'm the reason we getting a divorce.
All right. So then he asks more just straight out the box. Yes. If the Kevin Samuels show has shown anything, women refuses to let their men be dads.
What does the Kevin Samuels show have to do with this? Post ain't got a damn thing to do with Kevin Samuels.
Using the state of their own strong, independent mindset. Why? What is wrong with men? Again, wait. Before you say something.
But most men want a strong, independent woman. A woman that can hold their own. A woman that can take care of their own kids. What the hell?
So a man that leaves a woman with a child, and that woman has to sit and take up the different titles to be head or
left me no choice.
Dad, mom, auntie, cousin.
Especially if he becomes an inactive parent.
You become independent. That's an independent that you have to become because you was forced into that.
I had no choice. So, all right, say in the instance we do follow the concept of Mr. Kevin Samuels and what he believes, because I have watched a couple of his videos and some of them do make sense. In the event that we give the man the choice or the option to say, hey, well, you know what, you can have full custody of the kid, take responsibility. Most men look at us like, oh, so you're just gonna give up your kid? No, I'm giving you a choice to be a man and be there for your kid. I know it didn't work out between you and I don't want to just seem like we just broke up our home, but take this kid and you raise him because you seem to have a better knowledge than me. I just am a strong, independent woman who gonna get in the way and teach him how to be bitter, angry, and upset with other men. So I just want you to teach him the good perspective. Or hey, how about this? Let's be good co-parents.
How many great responses have you heard from that? No. You get.
Nah, I mean you the mama.
They want rights.
You the mama. I don't want to take the kid from you. Know what I'm saying? Because the kid need his mama.
They want rights though, don't
they? Yeah, they do. They want legitimization. They want to be able to say what they want to say over this, that, and the other, third. And then some of them sign the papers for the rights and legitimations and the legal custody, and still don't do the right damn thing. You got the power in your hand, and you still be messing up. So again, at the end of the day, is that really the woman's choice? Is that really the woman's responsibility? Is it really okay for a man to say, you know what, you got kids, I can't get jiggy with that. I mean, you a single mom. You done already made a bad choice in life, and I might be the next bad choice for you. Now, the man that come to me and say, hey, look, I might be a bad choice, so I'm gonna let you take some time to really get to know me before you even introduce me to your kids, and we even get serious with this, and then we're gonna make some better choices going forward. That's a man. That's deal wittable. But if you come to me where you single, you know, you got kids, I don't think I can deal with these kids.
But
have
still
a nice
trying
day,
to get
sir.
some. Huh?
Yeah, have a nice day, sir. Thank you. Oh, I can't have a little bit of no. I'm being a strong, independent woman. I'm making a choice not to make a bad choice right now, because what you're talking is sideways out your neck.
So,
and I'm not requiring a man when he comes into my life to be responsible for the care of my kids. I just ask that you respect my children. I ain't saying they're going to disrespect you, and I'm going to allow that. Just respect them enough to know that they're humans, they're individuals. And they weren't given a choice on whether or not their mama and daddy stay together or not. They weren't given that responsibility. But I became a single parent because I needed a peace of mind within myself. And I should not be punished or blamed for that, for being a single parent. Because I did not make a bad choice in man. That man made a choice not to be open and honest and to heal himself with me. So when I went through my healing process, he wasn't there. And I was okay with that. And I stepped back in my due time and said, hey, look, baby, let's find life. Let's find love. Let's dig into the past and get what you need for you. I tried to fix the situation. I realized that it wasn't for me to fix. It wasn't my place to do that. And so I became a single parent because I wanted a choice of peace of mind. Yes, I was a woman, and yes, I filed for divorce first, but not with no ill feeling to him.
But even with that, and let me interrupt with that, because those are hands that are forced, because some people know that things are not going well and they refuse to be
let
the
go
one
or be the one to initiate the process,
because they don't want to be looked at bad. And a lot of men,
again, but
some of these men that are sitting up here talking,
in his comment, he clearly said it was my choice. It's, as a woman, me and my independent, my strong mindset, bullhead, and this is the reason why I broke up the household.
That form of a man that thinks in that statue is the one that's gonna sit there and allow that bad to keep going, and for her to be the one to initiate, so they can sit up and say, you ruin it.
Yeah, definitely. So I do feel like my significant other at the time, you abandoned us, you this, that, that. It was my fault. I took the blame. I ate it, and I probably shouldn't have. And I learned from that.
A lot of people sit up there and tell us to.
No. Actually, I went to a parenting class, and they said that's the worst thing you could ever do is take blame.
No, I'm just saying.
Accept the blame. Don't take the blame. Don't take the responsibility for it. But at the end of the day, I felt like it gave me a sense of peace. You know what? It is my fault. Because I could have made some better choices. Maybe there were some red flags in the beginning. I could have said, hell no, this shit ain't going to go. But again, dealing with my own trauma and not being healed from my past at the time put me in a place where I knew I didn't want a baby with somebody else or to remain a single parent either. So I went forward in making a healthy relationship. So I thought. But again, I wasn't healed. I wasn't dealing with my trauma. But again, my biggest fear was being a single parent. Being afraid to file the papers because I didn't want to be characterized as another statistic, another reason for the home being broken up. But again, I was content with my choices at the end of the day. I am satisfied with the choice that I made. Had I not, I'd probably be in a psych ward right now. Or on my way to Greenleaf, or getting therapy on a daily basis, or still even going through a divorce because I was delusional on a lot of things. Like, a lot of my choices were based on actions and reactions of things that were going on in my relationship. But that don't mean it's my responsibility to be a single parent. And I ain't putting it all on him either, because, again, he made some choices too.
Mm-hmm.
He had some other options. So, again, your mindset going into it and going out of it is just everything. That trauma, it has to be dealt with. Mindset, it's a mindset. Like, get over that. Like, if it were you and somebody did you dirt and say, you flawed, you up, you broke up, it's your fault. Like, that's who wants somebody talking to them like that? Even though it may be the truth they need to hear. Who does that make feel good? Who does that make feel encouraged about? So again, at the end of the day, look, I was a home wrecker. I filed for the divorce, but I did it for my peace of mind and my growth. And it's probably the best thing I could have ever done for me. As a single parent, as a mother of girls, as somebody teaching a lesson to myself and saying, F the rest of y'all, I'm doing this for me. So if I had to be in that 50% that filed first, I'll be there. If I had to be a single parent for the rest of my life with a peace of mind, I'll be there. If I had to defy whatever the hell Kevin Samuels goddamn say, I'll do that for my peace of mind, my safety, and my security for me and my baby. If I have to be a strong, independent woman mindset and be walking around, I don't need no man with no drama, I'll be there. Because at the end of the day, an unhealed man was the one who decided to say, hey, look, I'm going to break your heart. I ain't going to heal mine. Blame it all on you. And, yeah. You just going to be a single parent. Because I made you a single parent. Or maybe I did just prove his point then.
Well, the point...
Why do men complain about single mothers?
The point that you just made was...
When men create single mothers? He created me as a single...
Broken men complain about single mothers. Broken men. You just made it the perfect... Broken men. So, changing the narrative. If you find yourself... you know what? That's if you ever find yourself broken, because a lot of broken men just can't seem to find themselves broken. They make excuses for their brokenness.
And it's funny because you can see once you step out, you can see, wow, you are still damaged. And you would want to reach out and help, but you know, hey, been there, done that, and I'm not going to kill myself no more.
You get pulled back in. You try, you know, even an inkling of trying to help.
I run from that choice any day of the week. Turn the other way.
I was finna change the narrative and say if you find yourself broken, you go get some help. But a lot of y'all, I want to say 70% of
get
y'all.
Out of look what we talked about last week. Get out of denial.
Get out of
denial is not a river in Egypt. It's something real in your life.
300 milligrams of denial all up in your head. And if you're thinking that a woman...
You don't need to swallow that pill. You need to vomit it out. Like, eject it. Reject it. Like...
To have the audacity to think
for those who have already swallowed it and digested it, when you shit it out, just flush it and just go and walk away from it and don't take no more. Just throw it all in the trash and keep going.
Oh, so next Wednesday is going to be our evaluation, 12th episode. What we always do at the end of the season to see where we at, how we doing.
We might do a stupid TikTok for our relationship eval.
Oh, really?
Yeah, funny TikTok.
Okay, sure.
Got a couple of them saved up my sleeve.
Oh Lord. Well, guys, again, like I said, you know, this is next to the last episode. So, with that being said, don't forget to tune in later tonight if you are listening on Wednesday on Facebook. We have the relationship coach Tashawn Collier Green. Did I say her last name? Collier Green. She gonna fuss at me if she listen to this. I'm sorry, big sis.
You can find out everything you need to know about her. She ain't taking no new clients right now, but if you need some help in the new year, you need a therapist. I am ShanetteCloya.com.
Yeah, she's gonna be on the sofa tonight. So we're gonna be talking about her. I'm gonna just let her have the floor because she got a couple of things coming up, and her new journal is out. And if you're looking for some self-love, some self-steps on healing yourself, some of those men out here that's in denial, you need to grab this book, even though it might have a feminine touch to it. You might need some of that independent. You might need some of that independent feminine touch going on in here. Sitting up and listening to damn Kevin Samuels. Boy, y'all done lost y'all mind. Bye, y'all.